Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Costas with Harold Reynolds, and this is EA Sports Triple Play Baseball. The reason I'm doing this is that my son, who's now 15, plays these video games. Football, basketball, hockey, baseball. He's played a number of different versions, and I thought he'd get a kick out of hearing his dad's voice on the game. The Rockies have built a good young core of players up the middle. Start with catcher Ben Petrick, who hit .394 last September, and of course center fielder Juan Pierre, who hit .327 with 202 hits in his first full big league season. A .307 batting average for Bernie Williams in 2001, his 7th consecutive season at .300 or better.
That's why he's the man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't confuse it with calling a real ball game. It kind of works on two tracks. One, it's very realistic. It's amazing the things the computer can do, the way the players look like their real-life counterparts, the way the strategy can be employed, try to make the play-by-play fit as close as possible to what a real call will be. But at the same time, there's also a campy tongue-in-cheek aspect to it. A person is sitting there in his basement or whatever playing this game, and he could follow the strategy that a manager would use, or he could try stuff that's completely goofy. You could get a game that's 20-18, depending on the level of skill, or you could get a tightly played 3-2 game. Of all the numbers you could mention about Alex Rodriguez, here's the one that's perhaps most staggering. He just turned 26 in 2001, and already has numbers that might qualify him for the Hall of Fame if he retired tomorrow.
Let's see what he can do right here.
There are some generic lines that you use. I'm a ground ball to second base. The computer has to have that. But then we threw in a number of lines and observations that are true to my style. And I guess that would be true if you use a different announcer. You want it to sound the way his style sounds. So there are little off-the-cuff comments there that hopefully will get people smiling. Last season, the Rockies became the first team in National League history to score 900 runs in 3 consecutive seasons. Harold, in that thin air, even you might have hit 30 homers.
30 home runs? In that ballpark? I'm taking a shot at Bonds' record.
Hi, everybody. Bob Costas with Harold Reynolds as we get set to bring you EA Sports Triple Play Baseball. Welcome to an interleague game that features the Minnesota Twins and the Florida Marlins. We should have a good one here, ready to throw the game's first pitch. Brad Radke.
Bob, this guy's a little bit different. You don't see too many pitchers like this. He's a right-hander who pitches like a lefty, spotting the ball on both sides of the plate.
Okay, Harold, we'll watch for that during the game. Hi, I'm Bob Costas, and I'm in the game, which is better than being in the federal pen.
We're in St. Louis at Technosonic Studios, where Bob Costas and Harold Reynolds are recording all new play-by-play and color commentary for Triple Play 2002. I thought you might like to take a look, so come inside. Be quiet though, keep it down.
Yeah, people don't realize that you play deep in the outfield and a lot of balls fall in that don't fall in other ballparks.
So how exciting is it for you personally to be a part of all of this?
Oh, it's great. I mean, who doesn't play video games, particularly EA Sports? It's in the game, you know, so for me to get a chance to be a part of that, it's something I was very excited to do.
Rafael Palmeiro has improved his plate discipline over the years. He reached 100 walks for the first time as a 36-year-old in 2000, then did it again last year.
Let's see if he can deliver right here. Bob, there's great speed at third base. All this hitter's got to do is think about hitting the ball to the outfield.
What's it like being paired with somebody like Bob?
Bob Costas, he's a legend.
3 different Rockies have won a total of 5 National League batting titles. Larry Walker's done it 3 times, Todd Helton has done it once, and the big cat, Andres Galarraga, did it while a Rocky.
Well, you know, it's amazing because he'll throw these little anecdotes in there, and I go, what is that from? You know, 1905, you know, 1917. I'm like, goodness gracious, this guy's only 40-something. He should know this much stuff, so he brings a lot.
Harold, they're just going to put him on.
You know, back in '64, they tried to pitch around him and they knocked one out of the ballpark. I saw it happen. Just give him the intentional.
Are there any special drills or preparations you went through personally for today to get ready to do this?
Well, I got up and stretched. I got myself ready. And, no, just, you know, knowing baseball and having fun doing it. I think that's what gets you ready for this.
I think us as players, we get so excited to see what kind of image that the creative teams come up with here. I mean, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
So just wanted to show you here, this is you in skeletal form. This is the geometry. This is how we start. You've got joints, bones inside, so it's basically, a low resolution replica of yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. So this
You guys
is
scanned in spring training, right? At least for
Yeah.
yeah.
To actually look at it, I think they made me look better on the computer than I do in person. So it's kind of unique.
We're going to display
you
Bank
doing?
One. Can we see it in? We build the stadiums in scale.
Man, that's awesome. Today doing this and then seeing how they had me before, they pretty much had me down.
Basically, we put a bunch of bones in your face so we can move. Actually, points around.
You're serious, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's not kidding.
Nope. Each one of these are bones. And you can move them around. They move a certain part of the face.
Oh, wow. And at the same time, they get every little thing. I mean, your open stance, your guys with closed stance, how they hold their bat. I mean, the guys that go back and study, each player, each pitcher, how you catch a ball, how you throw a ball, and things like that. They do their homework around here.
So I've got all your pictures, and I'm going to be
That one's
picking-
turned around though, right?
Yeah.
Because they got me.
Picking one of these to go on the front of the game.
They animate with the bones, just like the
Like
facial.
you've seen, before.
There's a skeletal structure underneath.
I bet the guy who had to do that go, how the heck does that guy hit with that stance like that, He's got an open stance. You know what's funny is as a player, you're in professional sports, you're playing at the elite group with all the guys, and I think us as players, we get so excited to see what kind of image that the creative teams come up with here.
Straight in your face, I'm like Mace when you grind. You need a back brace a day that they find you, unwind you, I'll find you, you'll find that I'm lethal. I'm the to you in a hand drill. Unite, inside, right. Get in, come on, get in, get in. Come on, get in. Get to the side 'cause I'm the bone cracker.
That ball is gone.
What an incredible at-bat. Three. Come on, Nate, that ball's that far inside all the play. You gotta get me. That ball's inside. That ball's that far inside. Go back to the dugout now. You're out of here!
It's been a lot of fun here, and like I said, I was excited to be, chosen as one of the guys. So I'm just happy to be part of the team. I got great people here, and they're still going in the upward scale. And when you're associated with people like that know that they want everything to work out good and be a part of a winning team, that's what it's all about. So I'm happy to be a part of Electronic Arts.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome to EA Sports Triple Play Baseball. I'm Bob Costas, joined by Harold Reynolds, former All-Star second baseman. Today's exhibition game features the Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. And we're set to go. Today's starter is Greg Maddux.
Bob, here's a right-hander who does a good job of mixing up all his breaking pitches.
We'll see if Harold is on the money. The first pitch is right around the corner. Oh, he just destroyed that.
The challenges we face are mainly the distortion that we get when we move something from the computer screen to the monitor. So we are forced to design things and constantly test them back and forth, test the different shapes, test the different colors. It's a fun process.
And the average drown. Some of us stay afloat and respect the wave. With your mouth full of sand, burned by sun rays. 5 ways to Sunday, a fist full of dollars, a barrel full of commerce, blast in the summer. We always stand guard over the late shift, the cause and effect of the light and the mist in the world of mixtape.
My name is Yves and I'm a 3D artist working on stadiums for Triple Play 2002. Baseball stadiums are much more complicated than soccer or football stadiums because they've got many more elements inside. The architecture is quite complicated. To realize very accurate stadiums, I need a lot of reference material. So we've got here a lot of photos given by MLB or by different sources. And also I do take digital pictures by myself to have what I'm exactly looking for.
My name is Min Choi, and I'm the player graphic artist for Triple Play 2002. We had all 850 Major League Baseball players had 3D scanned. We take those meshes and photos from the 3D scanned data and those 8 pictures from 8 different angles of each player's face. We bring those photos into our software and we adjust the eyes and the facial element to the right position to the photographs and make it fit into our in-game version with the photographic details as much as possible.
We hate light, just feels right, that's when tracks come out tight. Thoughts start creeping, people are sleeping, pull words out of their dreams, it's the deep end, it's the deep end. People are sleeping, pull words out of their dreams, it's the deep end. Keep in mind, it's not that we hate light, just feels right, that's when tracks come out.
We have very complex human skeleton in our game. It's very similar to the real human skeleton. It's got all the joint and rotations that human has. We created a whole bunch of skeletons for the face representing the facial muscle groups. And with these bones, you can actually come up with different facial expressions and emotions. We have finger bones. We actually have each individual part of the fingers. You can move each part of the fingers with those bones.
This ball is on its way, and you can forget about it. It is gone, a walk-off home run.
He's just an amazing hitter. Put him in any situation, he comes through.